And hello everyone, this is Dubious Physics coming to you from Total War Warhammer 2. Finally getting back to it. Everything is going just fine. This is completely fine. We only lost 4 stacks to the dwarfs. It's good, okay. Yes, good to see you folks. Thanks very much, coming by. Hope everyone's doing well. And, well, it's time for me to attempt to piece things back together after losing about 5 battles in a row to a very painful dwarf force, with multiple additional dwarf stacks on the way, and the lizardman about to declare war on me again. And, oh yeah, I think Tyrion is sailing in from the left as well. Although I've lost track of his position, which is generally not a great thing to be. Okay, so I lost Cetra and Ayashas out of my actual core lords. They'll be around. Got 2 Lich Priests and a Necrotect lost as well. And I've practically lost 4 stacks, although one of those stacks I think is technically still intact. Okay, this guy I don't ever want to. These 2 guys I don't ever want to leave on the. I mean, I guess they can't die, technically, but they also don't have bonuses that are particularly useful for armies compared to the default traits. So. Right. Initial order of business, I need to field 3 fresh stacks. Okay, this Land of the Dead is going to have its hands full recruiting. So let's see what I can get going here. Do I have any standing combat lords? I had a couple of treacherous lords, but they don't have any. I don't have any. A few disciplined ones I noted aside as well. The thing is, they don't have any. I don't have enough scorpion capacity to field additional scorpions right now. So it's probably just gonna have to be, well, I'll take the fresh lord, adding in more units there. Let's not bother about items for now. Okay, so you are getting archer bonuses, plain soldier bonuses, reanimate, archer bonuses, and resurrect. You're getting this to provide bonuses to the whole faction, Root Marcher, and Canopic Jar Hoarder. And I guess better start when you're recruiting Bone Giants. I want to recruit. Hang on, let me actually see who I should be recruiting Bone Giants on potentially. And if I should be doing anything on our admins, the treacherous. Okay, yeah, Bone Giants and Ushabti Great Bows. I'd like to recruit in the same province, if at all possible. Got that. I think it's time you got your War Sphinx. So, Arandes the Treacherous is gonna want to roll out immediately. Thutep, got any more capacity on the what? Like Thutep gives straight gives armor to Sphinxes. That's why I wanted him to be a Sphinx guy, and his bonus trees give bonuses to Sphinxes, but not Hyro Titans. That's something to bear in mind. Run bees. No, you don't have Hyro Titan. Bonuses. Well, for now, I don't think I have anyone necessarily any better to put Hyro Titans in. I'll probably just recruit another lord here in Camry. One of my disciplined lords. I think people I tagged with the discipline have combat builds, so anyone higher than level 6? I maybe shouldn't have been so scrupulous about putting aside disciplined people when my recruit rank was so low. But, oh well, okay, this guy it is. Oh, you actually have an item on you. Okay. Get that in mind. Sure. Can have that. I don't use skeleton chariots, so that's not important. Other trickster's shard is fine. So you've got bonuses for some sphinxes and tomb scorpions. Necrosphinxes, tomb scorpions. That's interesting because they're split across 3 trees, it's a little awkward. But I guess I'll spec this guy for Hyro Titans. At some point. For now, we're doing Bone Giants. Is there a recruit? Okay, I can up the recruit rank. And it's handy, but not something I'm actually willing to delay stuff for right now. I lost a bunch of Caskets of Souls, so now's not actually a bad time to the recruit rank and Casket of Soul button. I will get that up into an archer army once that fires up again. Okay, we've got these bone giants coming along. May as well use up the global recruit capacity. Got the guards with halberds, and that's filled up for now.
Find my harem.
So maxing out that recruit capacity, that province's recruit capacity. We may as well max out this province's. I'll wait a little bit before fielding the Casket of Souls. And I think I need to throw down one more army. Probably at the Black Pyramid of the Gash. Just pull another one of the disciplined people out of our reserves. And hello, Lee Zeb. Greetings, welcome to the stream. Lee Zeb asks, how long have I been playing? Well, this particular campaign's been going on. It's been slow going. We are 147 turns in, down a bunch of stacks, so that's not great. If you are referring to Total Warhammer in general, which is like pretty much all of my experience in Total War is in Total Warhammer, although I have played a little bit of Shogun too. Let me just double check. Just double checking my numbers here. Make sure I give you an accurate-ish value, but yeah, I've got roughly 2,000 hours in Total Warhammer, mostly in Warhammer 2. Mostly that's mostly going off the Steam records. It's I don't think I'm necessarily, you know, that's, I should be better. I could be better. I understand Rome 2's, at least I'm not terribly familiar with, Rome 2, but I understand it's, a classic. Although I have heard mixed opinions on it, if memory serves. Okay, I guess recruiting skeleton spearmen. And that, I believe that puts me in army cap. Yes, okay. See if I can leverage more of my overall recruitment capacity.
What? You dare?
Thutep's basically gonna be rolling out right now.
Land of the dead. A good servant.
He needs 1, 2, 3. I believe he needs 6 channel value necrotect, so he has enough people to 0 infrastructure building costs now. I believe. Let's get these levels distributed. So yeah, welcome to the stream, Lizeb. I'm very much not familiar with Rome 2, but if I may ask, what is your favorite faction and playstyle in Rome 2? While I fumble through caster choices here. Yes, yes, you've got Arcane Conduit. Wait, no, replenish troops. You tap a bit of a boost. Immortality for Prince Speedwagon the First. He actually carrying a Channel Valley? Yeah, he's carrying a Channel Valley Necrotect. Excellent. Speedwagon's good to go for the most part. Then, do I want to go arm? Oh, I'll go direct melee attack first. Even though they're relatively lightly armored, so the armor is actually relatively useful. It's still, I think the melee attack is still more impactful. So I should check my recruits. Right, let's try and scout out that dwarf. There's that dwarf army, okay. Good read on it. It is a fairly potent army. Yeah, I did remember correctly, but it's, it is at least depleted. So there is that. Got, temporary combat tolerance that I recruited.
Open the casket of souls.
That is going into. Well, he was headed to another army, but now I guess now he's headed into Ingaradni's army. Let's get him a few items. Or an item. An item will do. Get in there. Also, I think you can put on a potion of strength. There you go.
The land of the dead.
This guy, check up towards Gorgazan. Okay, you're done.
Address me as your
Pull out another one. Keep cycling them. I recruit them at rank 40 now, which is handy enough.
See, father, I command.
I'll take Canophic Jar Hoarder and not worry about too much else on them for the moment. Actually, right, there's public order trait. Get the public order trait. There we go. And what else am I looking for? Do I have Lich Priests to cycle? Or are all my... I think all my standing Lich Priests are permanent. Like they have the knowledgeable trait, which is nice. Also means I have not enough Lich Priests, but hey, so be it. And still rotating Necrotechs. Do I have any temporary Necrotechs? Oh yes, I do. That's temp. Fine. Little worried about Tyrion, so I might throw down a temporary hero at Kofa, and then next turn I'll send him out.
More slaves! I need more!
To scout. Okay, that's hero recruitment done. Ah, okay, you're fairly new to Total War, Lizeb. Got about 150 hours in both Warhammer and Rome 2. Honestly, that's I think I'd call that solidly experienced. I know there is a lot of learning to do in Total War, but 150 hours is I mean, you can burn a lot of time in this game. That having said that, or I have definitely burned a lot of time, but
Immortality and power.
I'm just trying to decide whether or not to force march Lutep down this way. I don't think they can make an attack. Raiding eats up most of their movement range, but I think even if they come out of raid stance, they shouldn't be in striking range with Lutep. Even if they are, well, I'm definitely bringing around these down here as well. That's the main threat front I have to deal with right now. Ooh, you're knowledgeable. Just got Arcane Conduit. Excellent. Let's get you Elixir of Immortality, so you don't die on us. Temporary Necrotech. Remember not to get them Immortality. Note to self. But yeah, as I was saying, 150 hours seems like enough to pick up a bunch and to kind of confirm you are solidly enjoying the game, which I respect. Or at least I hope it's I hope you're solidly enjoying the game and it's not been, you know, exclusively 150 hours of suffering. Although if it has, I can also respect that. I've been there with some games before. Okay. Before leveraging our local recruit capacity there. It's kind of a throwaway backup force. Do I want to take Gorgazan? It is useful as a buffer. So I'll go ahead and walk this force up towards Gorgazan. Somewhat carefully. I appreciate the honestly, that is a mood. Been good, Warhammer was not nice to me. Yeah, I felt that. I felt that. Okay, at least it's only one turn left while I have the monstrous unit penalty. So ideally I put off any serious engagements until next turn. That probably hurt a lot actually with my bone giants in melee over the last couple of engagements. That probably explains why I couldn't have him hold up as well as I wanted him to. Okay. Getting a few settlements at tier 5. Be really nice. Do I want to wait until Thutep gets in? Yeah, I have the money now. Do it now. Get that Sphinx capacity up. That's pretty important. The ports are very unimportant right now, and I'll need to be spending a bunch on buildings soon, so I'm not going to do any more construction right now. At least not unless Thutep just happens to be in the province. That guy doesn't need his skill points allocated. Okay, let's see how disastrous this end turn is. Right. So far, nothing from the High Elves. That is tentatively good news. The Order Tide is forming. And, okay, Black Tower, so the Black Pyramid is being sieged. I doubt we can break that siege with the Black Pyramid's garrison, unfortunately. But at least they didn't immediately launch the attack. So, reserves will have a chance to catch up. I don't want to piss off everyone around me more, Mr. Grievous. Also, I want the settlement you have, so no. I'm busy at the moment, but no. Right. Some various people.
Attend your king.
Let's see what this battle looks like. Yeah, no way. I could probably achieve something, but no, there's actually a hardier dwarf army than most of the ones I was engaging previously. I think we could inflict significant casualties on them, but yeah, I definitely don't want to fight them in the field right now.
Where is this?
At least the giant monster debuff is worn off. No, I don't need the necrotech capacity right now.
Land of the dead. Find my harem.
Okay.
Be done.
Go ahead and rotate this guy. Right, wrong button. There we go. Just keep those.
My will be done.
Well, I don't need to grab that anymore, but there are any other bonuses that'll be more useful. Potentially the local recruit capacity. So I'm not going to lose that faction-wide bonus from any of the Tomb Kings I've recruited so far. All Tomb Kings are immortal. So yeah, I may as well get the local recruit bonus for my throwaway lords. Okay, Root Marcher, your War Stinks, Canopic Charholder. And sure, more recruit capacity. Let's guess that and that. I should get my hero recruitment organized before worrying about too much else, I think. Okay, no sign of the elves there so far.
Command.
Head out here.
Legions, move.
Galbaraz has military dwarf presence. Okay, between Galvaraz and Grunty Mingol there's at least a dwarf 20 stack.
The land of the dead.
Reasonably concerning.
Open the casket of souls.
Keep cycling these guys.
Protect my vision.
Eventually I'll get someone with the right traits. Oh, Liseb says, so mad I got the Blood and Gore DLCs for Warhammer and Roman. DLCs won't work. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Especially, yeah, that's... Huh. I haven't heard of that issue before, but that's... Especially because the Blood and Gore DLC for Warhammer is very, is very significant. Like, it has a bunch of extra animations and things for certain units, especially the monstrous ones, have some really neat animations when you have that, so it's unfortunate that that's not working. I mean, as needed as as what it adds is, I'm of the mind still that it probably shouldn't be DLC in the first place, but it is what it is. I do hope you managed to get it working though, because that stuff for Warhammer is real neat. I will say that much. Okay, you probably shouldn't move from where you are, Hakor. Just crank out some more archers and Tomb Guard.
Greatest dynasty.
I'll send this guy over.
Onward, soldiers.
Go ahead and occupy Gorgazan. Not gonna invest too much in it, but hopefully it can be a functional buffer.
Priest king of greatest dynasty.
Give some extra recruit cap. Alright. Utep and Arandis are my only real functional combat lords at the moment. How far can Utep go and ambush? Put it at around here. Sometimes the distance indicators aren't correct, so... And... oh, you don't have a necrotected wall for increased range as well. Hang on, where are I have a temporary necrotect somewhere. I think I prioritize. Oh yeah, I prioritized getting a temporary one in King Arand's army. Okay, we'll try and bait the dwarf army over.
Do you take me for a wazzock?
Because the AI does love attacking people in Force March. We'll see if that achieves anything. Smoothers here. Go ahead and sit in here. Like order and crank out some more units. Wow, Tomb Guard, please. Although, actually, I need to leave room for 4 more Bone Giants and 2 Shabti Great Bows. So yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Halberd, Tomb Guard. And then there's 3 heroes, Tomb Prince, Necrotect, Lich Priest. So, oh, I can spend the global recruitment somewhere else entirely. That turn. May as well push it here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 Tomb Guard Halberds. Let's crank out as much as we can. Not much this guy can do right now. From siege position, this prince doesn't need anything. Okay, construction. There we go. Get that up to tier 5. And before I forget, I should pull down any growth buildings I've had here. I think I've already done so. Apparently I actually had foresight for once, how unusual. Okay, garrison buildings are set up. I should pull down the growth buildings here, however, in the Great Desert. Could do something with the space. Don't worry about the ports there for now. Not until I get a trade deal. Yeah, I could do with another temporary necrotect. Actually, so I'll swap that out, and Thutep can, just so Thutep can have, like, especially if they're temporary necrotects, they should be in Thutep's army probably, and then I can transfer, like, the Lich Priests, especially the Tum Princes, from Thutep's army to one of my core armies. Tum Princes don't really have very useful province or faction-wide bonus. It's like they're there for fighting in armies, so get them transferred out. Because Thutep's army is potentially at least going to be mostly administrative. Although right now I don't have that luxury. I don't have the luxury of having my administrative army sitting on the back lines. Now, since I've explicitly been putting aside canopic jars and any for things, yeah, I should probably hit the additional army button. At least once. And let's find somewhere where I'm not utilizing the... I guess that would be Sudenburg. Okay. Sudenburg, fielding an additional Tum King. Pull one of our disciplined ones from the reserves then. I guess the level 3 one's coming at it. Have a Berserker Sword. Well, actually, that's probably better on. Let's keep a gold dagger for now. We'll leave the Berserker Sword on the Tum Princes. Start cranking out more units, because I need so many of them. Okay. Well, at least Thutep earned his ambusher trait. There is that. That is progress. I see the Empire is ramping up. Okay. And there they are, more dwarf armies coming this way. I'm gonna probably just leave Gorgazan be if it really does get hit. I did try to kind of bait the dwarfs into colonizing it, but directly preceding the previous minor disaster, but they did not take the bait, so probably just gonna withdraw from it at this point and let them hit it. All confederating left and right. Wants me to assassinate people for... I mean, a potion of toughness would be worth it if I can actually pull that off. I don't have people free to walk around and assassinate, though. Let's quickly switch this guy. just to make sure I keep adding Tomb Kings to the Canopic jar printing pile. Dum dum. War Sphinx as well. Local recruit capacity. It's fine. Okay, heroes. Try and see if any of the high elves are sailing in. Okay, looks like we're clear there for now. Rotate in another Necrotect candidate.
My great works unfinished. Address me as your highness.
Okay, and
Find my heart.
put together another. Well, I'll wait and let candidates generate, but eventually I'll put try and put another temporary Necrotect in Thutep's army, so at least he has some mobility. Oh, and yeah, this Tomb Prince I was just sending out as well. Can we read this composition? Oh, they've embedded their legendary Thane in there, so that's going to be horrifying. Putting in another Tomb Prince here.
Immortality and power.
You are definitely leaving there. No more investment in Gorgazan, that's gone. Almost certainly. Oh yeah, we can see the army comp now. Yeah, we're not holding Gorgazan. Well, if they come down far south enough, we're not holding frickin' Khemri. Okay. 3 turns for an Shabti Greatbow via Global. 2 turns via local, but we'll need local recruitment for the next set of Bone Giants, so I may as well punch in the Shabti Greatbows up there.
King of greatest dynasty.
Just get into Zandri, up your replenishment rate. Over there.
Submit to your king. Address me as your highness.
Can finish up local recruitment here. Add a couple more archers.
What? Attend your king, slaves. Find my heart.
More skeletons! All the skeletons! Okay.
Glory.
What can my actual combat armies reach?
Submit.
Okay, Thutep. Can't quite get there. Do I move up and make the attack? Yeah, I better. Okay. If we get all of these armies up into reinforced range, they will have to force march.
Now we go.
And then we make the attack from inside. Okay, let's force them off. Now, can I maneuver into a pursuit position? Just wipe out this army properly. Yep, both armies reinforcing. Kill it, please. I need it dead. Sooner rather than later.
To battle for the Creator God.
It really badly wanted to kill my Tomb Scorpions there. Maybe I should have manual fought that. Oh well. Take that for the treasury, please. That army is gone. Properly. Do the dwarfs hold this territory? No, so there shouldn't be more armies coming directly from that direction at least. How do the dwarfs... They're still at war. Well then.
The realm of souls.
Okay, you can sit back in there. Recruit more units. Recruit even more units. Leave some archer capacity for bringing an archer army back online. Some more halberd Tumgard going.
Land of the dead.
These two armies probably need to head north. Let's go ahead and do that. Tip. You did well. Keep it up. Okay, don't need any of those points of priority right now. Let's get up to at least lightning strike. Okay, conduit for you, blah 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 blah. Got earthing. Good. Go ahead and get that terror and magic resist as well. Will help with when you do inevitably miscast. Get some missile resistance. Right, temporary thumbprints. I must remember not to give you immortality. Pick up your combat stats. Do. Yep, another temporary thumbprint. Okay, that's army movements done. I guess I'm picking up a bit more thumbprint capacity while I can. I'm wondering if there are any of these I should... No, not right at the moment. Okay, I'll go back to army capacity research in a bit. Speaking of army capacity,
I alone shall restore
I have the 20k. Do I? No, I'll hold. Let's actually check if I have any construction to do for now, because I also need to build the unit capacity buildings shortly. Let's see. Pool of Despair. Is there anything basic Ushabti capacity probably isn't worth it. Stalkers, horse archers. Screaming Skullcat. I'm actually just going to do walls here for now. You can get Cinnabar at El Calabad though. Walls of Despair is close enough to risk point to justify those walls, I think. What can I do here as well? Oh, yes, the Ushabti building. Get more Ushabti Greatbow capacity. These are just ports, so leave that for now. And not building in Gorgazan. Ooh, Lich Priest of Light. Did I not spend a skill point on it? Yep, you're knowledgeable. You are in one of our core standing armies. You just got Arcane Conduit. Mortality, get a horse so you don't die. Or you die faster. One way or the other. Temporary Necrotect. Get more melee defense. And the Thumbprints doesn't need points allocated. Okay. And here come the dwarfs. Actually, here come the elves. Well, shit. Hopefully there's enough force together with the garrison to hold those elves off. With the armies actually actively recruiting. Lee Zeb asks, where am I from? I am from all the way down in Kiwiland. I'm in New Zealand at the moment. And, well, I grew up partly here in New Zealand and partly in Malaysia. so that might explain some oddities. Chaos Invasion seems to be going passably well, and I can say that's with moderate sincerity because it doesn't immediately threaten me. Although it does result in the Order Tide going ham. Okay, the dwarfs are using napalm on us and all my units have -10 armor. Fantastic. Ooh. One of my main combat lords is back online, as are a few of my lich priests. Ah, well, greetings to you over in South Africa. And greetings to 3K in the chat as well, hello. I have been contending with the dwarf war machines for some time now. I've watched their flame cannons delete a leveled combat specialist traveling at them at high speed. It's been an interesting time. Okay, so they're almost in striking distance of Zandri up here. They seem to be ignoring Gorgazan, which is concerning. Dwarfs being dwarfs. God. Okay, that's one Lich Priest online. And a couple of my throwaway lords and Ayashas, right. Is there an archer army ready for him to take? King Isof's army, maybe.
Be done.
Yeah, let's go ahead and rotate proper combat lord over into this army then. I can find him in this whole list. Losing those caskets of souls is actually a big deal as well. Not going to be able to bring them back on board easily. Quite unfortunate. Okay, at least he has replenishment bonuses. Got various Tomb Guard. You can go ahead and mission the Casket of Souls. 3, 5, 6, 7. Go ahead and get rid of those spearmen and add more archers. And I don't know if that Lich Priest was their assigned Lich Priest, but he is now. Let's do it. There we go. Okay. Should help that army come back online quicker. 3K asks how the Bony Boys are going. Well, the dwarfs are printing stacks faster than I am as Storm Kings, and I did fairly recently lose 4 major stacks. So it's been an interesting time so far. Campaign so far has been, this particular campaign has been a bit of a roller coaster, and a bumpy one at that. For a while at least it seemed I might have things approaching under control, but would seem not, at least at the moment. Okay, so it looks like when the elves do approach, they'll land around here.
Land of the dead.
That is where I shall throw down my scouting heroes then. Scouting heroes being my trait farming role heroes. I suppose that's another way of approaching it. I rotate out a fresh lord this turn. Add to the canopic jar printing? No, I did not. Well, here, canopic jar printing, go. And also basic unit bonuses. Recruitment capacity, War Sphinx. That'll do for now. Right, so we definitely need to respond north to the Zandri Khemri area. So army needs to finish recruiting Bone Giants. Actually going to transfer the Channel Valley Necrotect. Off. And Speedwagon.
Make way, Tomb King.
And transfer it onto the sky. Hop into King Thutep's army.
This is well. I serve King and Patria. Legions arise.
Okay. Stack them up and get rolling northwards. How far can these armies strike? That's their force march range, so yeah, we're fine to force march towards them. Be able to strike us on the same turn.
What? Legions move.
Almost a full Scorpion stack rolling in as well. Eventually they'll be able to get something done. Roll this stack up north as well into supporting, soon to be supporting positions. I'm pretty sure the dwarfs can't hit it there.
Not so, Smith. Attend your king, slaves. I have arrived.
Adding on archers.
Power on life. Greatness comes.
Okay, how about I step this guy out of Alhaik and ambush. See if the High Elves come and land in an unfavorable position if I give them good enough bait. Add more spearmen. Global recruit. I'm pushed up to archer capacity. Throw in some Tomb Guard, I guess. Glad I can recruit those in one turn now. Globally, that's proving moderately handy. I guess I am back to working on army capacity.
Elite priests have me weary.
That guy is okay. That's fine. In a handful of turns, I will. 2 turns I'll need to spend a ton of money, so I won't hit the button to get another stack going just yet. Ah. Somewhat characteristically, the High Elves are forcing an emergency response out of me and then leaving. Also, rather characteristically, the Chaos Invasion is dying. Okay. Right, fine, you hit Gorgazan. That's something at least. Well, I think they've rather smartly lined it up so that one army can still keep rolling forward if need be. Or at least moderately smartly. Well, I can see the power bar on the Warriors of Chaos now, so the legendary Chaos Invasion must not be going that well.
I have got a struggling artist.
Off goes the Warhead of Chaos, it's been sacked. Ogre Mercenaries arrive. Okay, Lich Priest coming back online, Nectaries, Necrotect, Arbitrary Lord, etc. Back online.
There is no challenge here.
Actually, I think I should have arranged my... I think I should have arranged my Tomb Princes differently. I think Tomb Princes was just coming over. Okay. That Lich Priest, you can hit to get ready to back up Cetra's army. Same for that Necrotect.
Does not impress me. I reign.
And I think Speedwagon would actually be going into
Strengthen our legions.
that army. Keep working on Speedwagon's melee attack. Two armies inbound there. And okay, you've done fine. Except army work, but now it is time to rotate Cetra back in. Cetra, get to work. Where's Cetra on this list? Should be at the top. Or close to it, I think. There he is. Great King of Hekara. Not too much in his innate default trait that's super useful, but it works. I think I probably should have configured him for close-in work in hindsight, but here's what it is. Got 5 points left to allocate on Cetra. Fizz resist and fire resist, missile resist. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm not getting to strike. Not necessarily a bad thing. Armies. I don't need to take Tra the Great Father. I have that on other, like the faction my bonuses for that and other people. So I can get 1, 2, 3. 4. Okay, I gotta pass up either 12% charge bonus. I gotta pass up either army and charge bonus and speed. I'll probably actually pass up the army charge bonus and speed, and then just take this top 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That should work out fine. At least Citrus back on the field again.
Flavor! Stop that!
We have a good idea of
You
these
think
army
so?
compositions.
Awake the Necrosphinx! Wrath walk! No, I will not shame my clan. I rule everything.
That's it. Yeah, Necrotech's what I have the spare capacitor for. Capacity for. We'll pull one out to put in Thutep's army.
A good servant.
Make sure I mark him as temporary. Increase mobility, da da da.
I am not ready.
Okay, and 2 princes. Yeah, just keep rotating.
See, father, I command.
Oh, I should have sent that guy out to sea first. Oh well.
Do not challenge me.
Wise will very marginally increase my economic jar gain, so I will take it.
Find my harem.
Let's start moving armies.
Find
Okay,
my
Thutep
harem.
can't make the attack this turn, but ambushing is a possibility.
I deign to move.
Hark you here.
Strike on my command.
Cetra's still recruiting.
Arise, legions.
Ratney's
My will be done. The king moves.
sit you here for now. And this army can be bait.
Legions, move. This
Probably
is
prompt them
forbidden.
to bring in both their armies if they do attack, but
Land of the dead.
hopefully the bait does work.
Priest king of greatest dynasty.
Keep hanging around here in case those stacks are needed.
Submit to your
My
king.
ushers. I kind of want to swap you to Tumgard Halberds. There's not a whole lot of room for that. Start getting that extra, bringing that extra War Sphinx into existence. Wait, no, this is the wrong stack for it. It should be Thutep. But he's busy ambushing at the moment. It's fine, bring that extra War Sphinx into existence. And the Hydro Titan while we're at it.
My dynasty reigns supreme. Tomb king
Get
of
these
Mekara.
armies to keep on heading up. Ah, finally back down to just plain adding more skeleton warriors. That's a very familiar feeling. Okay, have this guy spec'd out for higher Titan bonuses. I'll just remember that these guys are good for Necrosphinxes and Higher Titans, so I guess I will name that spec Necro Titan, which it sounds a lot fancier than they really are, but potentially not a bad thing.
Attend your king, slave.
Ashes will be one of the ones actually recruiting a Hero Titan though, so that can get transferred later on to someone with more relevant bonuses. Can actually print here. Mortuary robes. Oh! I can actually print some basic armor. Now. It's handy. Some of these are handy enough items as well. Won't print too many for now, but let's make sure people have armor. And just equipment in general. Keep hitting the armor button a few more times because I'm pretty short on it. Pretty sure the Tomb Kings have a significantly reduced normal item drop chance. Or just item drop chance. Supposedly compensated for by their by the mortuary cult. I'm not sure it really works out all that well though. Let's give these characters some armor. Basic armor online. And now to examine construction options. 1, 2... Okay, actual army collision is probably going to happen this turn. Let's see how it turns out. No pun intended. I think I'm going to be up with Tony as well soon. Sure, that'll work out great. Gonna take the bait. That's more armies than I was strictly expecting. Okay. So this is gonna potentially involve some unit juggling. Right, archers and Tomb Guard are not going to be of much use in this battle. I should keep that in mind. As I try to rally everything. It's probably going to be trying to rally everything up for healing, and then... yeah. Hopefully we'll have some time to organize. Well, looks like we are going to have at least one epic battle this stream. I am going to take a quick break here though. Should only be 5 minutes or so. And once that break is done, it's battle time. I'll see you in a little bit. Thanks very much for watching. Do stick around. Also, hydrate, stretch, grab some food if you need to. You are absolutely worth it, and I hope to see you after the break. And we're back. Thanks very much for sticking around, folks. Well, definitely don't want to lose all 3 of these armies. I mean, one of them kind of is expendable, but Yes, let's do this. Alright. Got 2 stacks of dwarfs to deal with, but high tier infantry, slayers, artillery, missile units. At least the gyro bombers shouldn't be too much of a threat to my actual core units. So there is that much. Right. There's no terrain or trees to deal with, but also no terrain or trees to hide in. Right off the bat, well, one, that is a terrible reinforce point. Yeah, right off the bat. Okay, I'm going to want... I'll keep the village priest there, see if we can pull up some spellcasting shenanigans.
Tomb King.
Okay, pack as many of the damaged Tomb Scorpions together as possible. I just want to recover as much health as possible against at the start of the battle. Hopefully the reinforce point on the left is the, I wish it told you, like, the general name, or the lord name of the armies. That would help a lot with that, but, yeah, I'm gonna want to recover as much health as possible on these units, and try and gather things together, as well as withdraw. Withdraw infantry.
Unliving king. Very well.
Okay, unfortunately, core units coming in the back there. Okay, let's bring the spellcasters in there. Shoot, this is already getting a little past what I can handle. I am most definitely not used to handling battles at this scale. At least it's only the gyro that's going after us immediately. In fact, I should be able to shoot it down with these archers. I might be able to shoot it down with these archers before withdrawing the rest of them.
The crowd worships me.
Okay, what am I organizing here? Oh yeah. Those, okay, cool. Withdraw these archers. Not gonna do much for us in this battle. Get what we can of these this army over here. That's some of their artillery starting to get itself isolated.
Great artist.
I don't have another necrotech, do I? Okay.
Yes.
Just top up what I can. Okay, I won't worry too much about withdrawing anyone else, I think. Let's just try and organize what I have here. Right, Tomb Princes, Tomb Scorpion, da-da-da-da-da. War Sphinxes, Ushabti. Archers, you go sit back here. I doubt be able to achieve much. no really good spell casting targets right now. Fairly sure that if we tackle them head on, we'll almost certainly lose. So, let's try and get some semblance of well, bait. Or isolation work. Priests are mainly there for arcane conduit. So, shit. Fine. Casters together. So otherwise I can't figure out the arrangement. You're on 5. Or hit the heal button. Also hit the heal button. Not the most efficient, but it'll have to do. Okay, converge on those cannons. Bit fast. Oh, my Necrotect here is a 10th. Protect as well, it's fine. As long as he goes in and provides those bonuses, it means I don't actually have to worry about him as much, probably. Hopefully. It's actually, I'll let the Shabti bait in potential enemy fire there as well. Because they are the least valuable of these. Oh, that Necrotect is on foot. Okay. You are a temporary Necrotect, but yeah. Alright, get in the corner. Get in the corner. Fuck. Yeah, there. Necrotect's on foot. Okay. Stay on those cannons.
Yes! Carrion lore! Tomb King! My orders enacted!
Just gotta lean real hard on our speed here.
My will be done!
Okay. Clean up these other artillery units as well. How fast is the Necrosphinx? 68. Yeah, the Sphinxes are a bit faster than the Scorpions. Go for the far one. You Sharpty, just go fast. Go, go, go.
What, my king?
Are any of these Tomb Princes on foot? No, they're not. Okay.
Dying prince! Tomb prince!
Boop.
My
Have I used up all their buttons? Yeah, okay.
Yes! Curse them all!
Ideally I'd love to kill them, but getting them off the field's good enough for now. Got Dwarf army closing on us from behind. Spellcasters, get out of there now. Now, I said. Why are you still stuck on a Slayer? What are you even doing? Okay, we done with the artillery? For the most part we are. Oh, come on. I really hate the camera restrictions on Legendary. Okay. Try and arrange you over there. Try and get the guys over as well. Just a bit more of a cluster. We can Legionary barrage that. I think this guy's gone. Unfortunate. Could really have used the arcane conduit. And I'm gonna have to figure things out afterwards. That said, it has brought to my attention that 2 of my Lich Priests have duplicate names, which is annoying and needs resolving. I'll try and get the Necrotech to maneuver around as well. Okay. That stack can go ahead and run down those cannons. All these. Those Thunderers. I don't think the Necrotech can handle a unit of Thunderers, but I'll give it a shot. Got this big train of monsters here. Come on, move faster. Don't want to present a broadside to the dwarf missile units if we can avoid it. Okay, Necrotech definitely could not handle that. See if we can get the remaining spellcasters hidden for now. And try and compact up these units. I'm gonna have to try and get some magic deployed at some point. See if this does anything. Legionary Barrage is not a terrible spell. Quite handy, actually. Okay, I am trying to get around and finish that unit of organ guns, although it has depleted a lot of its ammunition. I really wish my Lich Priests would stop indulging in the habit of getting themselves killed. Can I get this Lich Priest over here quickly enough for a spell cast?
Tomb King, my command.
The more boxed up in the corner they get, the easier it will be to get around them.
Your king orders death.
No, it'll take the Lich Priest too long to get over. Right, I will be able to legionary barrage them on approach, however. Let's try this. Got a couple Thunder units stacked on top of each other. It's the last legionary barrage. Okay, let's go, let's go. Start moving around.
Acceptable. Yes.
I did get both heals out of that temporary necrotect,
Worships me.
so worth it.
Tomb King. Sepulchral Majesty.
Probably.
Carrion Lord.
Let's get all that healing in.
Tomb King.
Really wish you all were a little faster. Okay.
This is well.
Okay, have the Ushabti screen. Or at least, like, bait a brace out of those units. Move, move, move.
My will be done. As it should.
Well, I still want the Ushabti to keep moving. They're not going to survive a prolonged engagement here. Especially not against troll hammers. Oh, you know what? They're reforming probably at a bad time. Go!
Attack the living.
See if we can't catch out this with this one unit.
King. Unliving king. Tomb King. Son of Henry.
The bonuses on those princes.
Very well.
That's enough time to bog down to that infantry. Go for the organ guns.
Tomb King. Tomb King. Yes. Bow to me. Sacrifice them.
Stay at it. Ignore the melee infantry, kill the organ guns. Okay, now out. That was the wrong direction to call it. Out, out, out.
They vex me. Bring my chariot.
Out now. Who's crumbling?
My will be done.
Okay, it's still being fired on. Situation is not the worst. Oop. Dang it, I cancelled the cast. Try again. I think the moment's passed. Hang on, this'll do. 3, 2, 1, turn around. It's done some damage. They have more slayers than I'd really like.
Tomb King, Petra worships me. Bow to me. Usha. Shaku. Curse them all! Onward, legions!
Together, get some heals down and rest a little while the dwarfs scramble to catch up. Although those longbeards are retaining their vigor incredibly well. See if I can get a spell cast off while all the forming up is happening. Looking at here, iron breakers, longbeards. Not enough clustering for a really good spell cast right now.
Tomb King! Of course! Charge! So be it! Move! I move! Bow to me! Sepulchral Majesty! Tomb King! My way! For Nehekara! Acceptable!
Go ahead and move that way. And if we can force them out long, we might be able to smash these slayers, which we will have to kill sooner or later. And maybe the iron breakers? The iron breakers aren't a huge threat to us, although they'll just bog us down. But they do count for a fair bit of balance of power. There is that. Let's get the Lich Priest moving around quicker.
Carry on, Lord! Yes?
Okay, well the Slayers are separated out. Let's slam into them then. Princes pop their bonuses. Ooh, that's a much juicier target. Go right for the Bugman's Rangers, please.
Obey me!
Straight for the Bugman's Rangers.
My orders enacted! Fight!
Don't get distracted. Push through to their Iron Breakers unit.
Bow to me! Tomb King! Break them! They vex me!
Right, let's go. Out, out, out. We have outstayed our welcome considerably.
The crowd worships me.
And those iron breakers are not dying.
Sepulchral majesty. Tomb King.
Repeatedly issuing the withdraw order.
Bring my chariot.
Okay, let's dip in for a spell cast while the retreat is happening.
Onward, legions.
Try and bunch units up a little closer together as they are withdrawing. Speaking of bunch up units, go right for that cluster in there. Oi, 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 what are those Shabdi doing? Come on.
Curse them all.
I mean, I know I consider you expendable as Shabdi, but that doesn't mean you have to go die.
I am reborn.
Okay. Come on, let's get some magic back.
Tomb King. Una Shul. It is well. Obey.
Move them around. Let's dip in for a spell cast. Yeah, amazing. To say the least. Dang, those hammers are a little faster than I'd like. As are those Bugman's ranges.
I agree.
These dwarves are doing a really good job of keeping their vigor.
Unliving king. Priest. Tell them.
Where's the map edge? Right there. Okay.
My will be done.
Keep moving. Steadily whittling them down. I think I might actually be able to win a head-to-head engagement at this point, but it would be costly, so may as well burn more of their ammunition firing at moving targets in the distance, dance around them a bit more, get full use out of the healing
Tomb King.
available to us, and so on and so forth. And magic. I need my winds of magic. Is it worth diving those thunderers? Let's see.
Carry on, Lord.
You know what? I'll give it a shot. They're really dangerous. Let's see if I can pick up. So, you know, with my those are. Oh, I'd saved the last two Shabdi in that group. Hopefully there aren't too many quarrelers lining us up from beyond. Get those heals popped. We issue orders on those thunderers, make sure they're really being focused. Are those troll hammers still in there? Yeah. Okay, the troll hammers are coming into range. Get out. Leave. Evacuate. Go. Everyone leaving? Yes. Good. Leave faster. What is that? Okay. Regular iron drakes aren't really an issue for us. Why are you still in melee? Oh shoot, one of the tomb scorpions got trapped. Out, out, out! You can still make it. Keep pushing. Okay, just needs its leadership to recover now.
Slaves.
As long as it doesn't get shot too much, that is. Keep walking. Come on.
Move.
You can save it.
Go.
Get back in the pile. Okay, good, it's rallied. Not in amazing shape, but it's rallied. I don't think we've lost any of our actual core units so far. I'd like to keep it that way, although that's probably wishful thinking.
Yes. So be it.
There we go. Magic's starting to get low. Pay attention to that.
Bow to me. My way. Very well.
Where are those troll? Okay, we've almost killed that Thunderer unit. This Thunderer unit's pretty heavily depleted, although it's still like a quarter of a Thunderer unit worth of threat. Those troll hammers are basically fully intact. It'll be a tall order to get those, to try and convince those to isolate. Really do need my units to rest. But unfortunately we're just not that much faster than the dwarfs. And fighting has left us exhausted while the dwarfs are not losing much vigor. I think I actually need to engage the melee if I really want to deplete their vigor. Otherwise they're barely it's barely being tickled.
My will be done. Tomb King.
We may need to punch through these hammers on our way through. hammerers, I believe, is less in the way of defense than longbeards, at least. A bit quicker.
Next in line. Tomb King. Tomb King. Moving. Fight!
Okay, that's enough damage. Time to move.
Guns forward! I agree.
Leave, leave.
I am reborn.
You have been instructed to depart. Now get going. Oh, those are troll hammer rounds, aren't they? Keep walking, little scorpion. Or large scorpion. Oh shoot, why is the scorpion still in there? Get out. Leave, leave, leave. I don't think it took as much damage as the last one that pulled a stunt like that, but still. It's gonna delay the whole formation if I have to wait for it. Ah, and it is getting hit by ranged fire.
Tomb King. I move.
Come on. Which form of magic can I squeeze out? Probably 2 or 3 more casts of banishment at most. Okay, the dwarves are starting to spread out again, so I'm not going to be able to hit them as easily. The rangers are able to keep up with my freaking scorpions. I think the rangers must have speed bonuses that are actually accelerating them above my scorpions. It's proving quite painful. Okay, I'm gonna go for the great weapon ranges. We'll do it now. Don't charge the damage scorpion in though. At least not first. Ah, dang it. Yeah, the rangers are turning around and they're, because of their relative speed. Okay, go, go, go.
Boom, Prince.
Princes, do your work. I think that's enough. Map edge actually, so
Bring my chariot.
potentially be very awkward. So leave now. Is anyone still engaged?
Mount.
think so. Should
Legions forward!
be leaving. Go ahead and punch through these units on the way out. Keep you clustered closer together, hopefully. Stay on those long beards in particular. Want some healing.
The drow worships me!
Okay, it's good enough. Go.
Move! I am reborn! For Nehekara! I move! Forward!
Go that Scorpion. Come on. Move away from the dwarfs. Please and thank you. Okay. We finally lose it. Shoved the unit there. Squeezing out as much magic as conceivably possible.
My will be done!
I'm surprised by how well this dwarf army has been able to run us down. I expected I'd get a lot more time to rest between engagements. Those great weapon ranges are heavily depleted. I don't think it's worth turning around for them right now. Their infantry is too close. Okay, come on. Group together, get some healing in. We'll get ready for our next hit and run. Where are their... okay, their troll hammers are about... still... okay, I haven't given them many chances to fire, which means that they haven't depleted their ammo that much, but also that means that I haven't been hit by troll hammer torpedoes. So, silver linings. And all that jazz. Come on, Scorpions, run faster. Need to get that healing down. Most of the units that need healing are in position. Or like at heal cap.
Obey me! They vex me. To king! Carry on, Lord!
Okay. Steel's done. Let's go. Getting out of here. What unit is that? Oh, that's still a half unit of Thunderers. Okay, accelerate around the edge of the Dwarf army and try and slice down those Thunderers on our way through. planning. So okay, go straight for him. Twin Princes. Pop Desert Strike. Go ahead and pop the Ward ability.
Agreed.
What else is firing at us? Ranger units, Squirrely units. What's that? Ironbreakers, okay. Push for the next spell cast. Thunder unit, make sure it's gone, come on. Okay, good, time to leave.
Of course. Tomb King.
That Ironbreaker ammo isn't terribly dangerous to us, but still, time to leave.
Now then, what's going on here?
Iron Drakes. Regular, where's the troll hammers are all the way back there. That's gonna be another set of arcane conduits before I can cast again.
Sepulchral Majesty.
Still going at it, picking off their valuable units. I really don't actually want to win this by timeout, but if it comes to it, so be it.
Tomb King. They vex you. Tomb King.
Keep maneuvering around, try and get the incoming fire from those Bugman's Rangers. They are forming up lengthwise. There's the troll hammers again. Lord sniping them isn't gonna
Carrion Lord.
do that much since the Runesmith overall nerf, I think. But, Okay, you know what? If they're gonna reform like that, go for Thunderers. I'll use the clustering as the resulting clustering to get some damage in. To get some healing in, rather. That's the reverse of damage.
Tomb Prince. Bow to me.
Okay, that unit's gone. Kill these quarrelers.
Tomb King.
Set the Trollhammer torpedo unit over there. Yeah, try diving in on the Trollhammers now.
Tomb Prince.
And pull all the way through and hit these Thunderers. Set up our next cast. Reissue the order, kill those Thunderers. Well, pull through now.
Sepulchral Majesty. Onward, legions. living king.
Okay, go, 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 go. Out, out, out.
Legions forward! Acceptable! Forward! Bring my chariot!
Turn around. Ah, frick. Okay, we're committing to these giant slayers at least. So we can't get through them easily.
Tomb King! Zion of Nehekara!
Well, the main missile threats are gone, so I guess we'll see how it goes.
What you?
Okay, this War Sphinx, you're done for the battle. Get out. If you can.
Tomb King! The crown worships me!
Consolidate on this side of the dwarf force. Looks like I am taking losses here. Not ideal, but I think we have the upper hand in this battle.
Attack the living! They vex me!
I do not want the Lich Priest in melee. Get the archers in on that, why not?
Tomb King! Eternally loyal! Very well! Tomb Prince!
Just save some more magic for this.
Fight! My orders enacted!
Okay, that looks like army losses. Which means we just have to deal with the Slayers. Our battle's not over yet. But do they have an oh, they have an unbreakable Thane as well.
Curse them all!
Do I have anyone at all with magical attacks? No, we have no magical attacks here. Unbreakable, ethereal asshole. That sounded kinkier than I intended it to. Well, I guess this is our heal phase.
King! Tomb King! The crown worships me! Realm of souls!
We'll eventually get him. Should apply enough damage that we don't take any more critical damage on any of the remaining units. Is there anyone else I should finish off? Yeah, I think we did enough damage to the key threats. Greetings to the Swell Swine in the chat, asking who I'm gonna play first for Warhammer 3. I'm honestly not sure. I am outside of Total War Warhammer, I'm not super familiar with Warhammer lore, so especially the factions in Warhammer 3 are actually relatively unfamiliar for me. But Cathay does definitely seem interesting, so that may well be it. Does this guy have regeneration? He has a heal cap bar, and it doesn't look like he's... like that looks like he's been healing. Does that guy have... oh right, I can't check it in legendary difficulty. There we go. That took a while. I've seen bits and pieces about Cathay, but I haven't actually seen the Cathay trailer. That's something I'll definitely want to check out, I think. Am I gonna be able to chase down any of these remaining units? Maybe. They're slow. Let's try and go for those Iron Drakes. Speed it up. I think I've squeezed out all the healing I'm gonna squeeze out this battle. Was there any damaged unit that's not at heal cap? Well, the Tomb King's healing ability is pretty amazing. Okay, lost a lot more than I'd like to have lost, but overall, like, that was a couple of temporary heroes, 2 Tomb Scorpions, and I think 1 or 2 War Sphinxes. That's 2 major dwarf armies absolutely smash. And the army's actually looking relatively healthy aside from the lost units, so... overall, that did not turn out as terribly as I was expecting. As far as the conversation goes, I guess I should pose the question to chat. What are you most excited for, if any, out of the factions we've seen for Warhammer 3 so far? Okay, let's see. What did I end up losing? Good work on that. Let's freeze there. Let's get these placed in. Okay, 2 Scorpions. Experienced ones too, so that's a shame, but the worst. Oh yeah, I'm reminded I need to rename one of my priests. And this guy's immortal, so he should be back. Pretty sure he's immortal at least. 2 War Sphinxes. And the Ushabti were temporary and in the wrong force anyway. Okay.
Unleash these slaves.
Man, I did not get a lot of money for that battle. Damn it. That messes with the Utep's composition. Oh yeah, it will be interesting. Definitely. Let's see how Chaos plays in Warhammer 3. And we've got Mr. Gromby coming from the north as well. So, it's definitely not over yet, but that was a major victory. And a significant reversal of what happened in the exact same terrain with my best stacks at the time, so I'll take it. Finish out the intern. I don't know if any of my lords are ever going to actually succeed in ambush, so it's a thing. That corn mechanic is that seems like an interesting version. It will depend on implementation, I suppose. but then many things do. Seems like it'll be an interesting, twist on a lot of what we've seen so far. You should get a proper dedicated, a lord that's not Thutep for Sphinx duty. Wait, so yeah, I lost two of the people from
King of all I survey.
Thutep's composition, so he's down 2 Channel Valley Necrotechs. Oh, I actually lost a Channel Valley Necrotech permanently with that temp Necrotech going down, which is a real bother. Oh well. And is it really? I wonder if it's worth accumulating to a treasury of 200,000. Maybe it is. Oh wait, no, that's local province only. No, it is not. No, it is that is not. Okay. Well then, with all that behind us, I think that's where I'm going to stop for today's stream. Thank you very much, folks, for watching. It's been a blast. Somewhat literally with the amount of dwarf artillery fire we've been taking. But yes, there we go. That's my wordplay quota for this particular outro. Right. Well, let's see. I'll see if there's anywhere I can send you folks along. Aside from that, that's gonna be pretty much it for now. I should be streaming again on Saturday. It's the 2nd of October at 0200 UTC. I might actually be playing some Destiny 2 again. Now that they're no longer sunsetting gear, my interest in the game has been slightly revived, i.e. I have been dragged into it by various other parties, so we'll see. You can see my stream schedule down below. You can follow me right here on Twitch. You can follow me at 2PS6 on Twitter. All that good stuff, etc., etc. And, well, that's, I believe that is, oh yes, that, I almost forgot, there's a, thank you very much for the follow, by the way, Soulswine, that's really appreciated. I'll see you around. Got a Discord server, that's the last thing I forgot to plug. I put announcements there, sometimes even converse, as humans can do. Yes, I'm being really suave on the outro today. Okay, yeah, that is definitely everything I have to run through. I'm totally not just reading from a checklist. And yeah, I'll send you folks along in just a moment to St. Brenna. Pretty cool variety streamer. She's currently playing Stardew Valley. That seems like fun. Do stick around. Otherwise, take care of yourselves. You're absolutely worth it, and I hope to see you folks in the future. This is Dubious Physics, signing off.
true king will show them. We do not serve. We rule.